The impact of this conflict is already being felt by Alberta's energy sector. Oil prices surged since the conflict began, just days after a provincial budget that forecast a massive deficit. But as Tyler Barrow explains, the province isn't banking on a massive change in energy revenue just yet.
Last week, the province unveiled its $9.4 billion deficit budget, notably due to low oil prices. Little more than a day later, the U.S. and Israel attacked Iran, triggering an oil crisis, something the province didn't include in its forecast.
We want the conflict to end quickly with minimal loss of life. We're watching with interest about what our friends and allies are going to need.
As of Monday afternoon, it was sitting at over $71.50. Iran exports approximately 1.6 million barrels of oil a day, but tanker traffic is now disrupted.
China relies on Iran for getting a lot of oil through the Strait of Hormuz, which of course is now pretty much frozen.
The impact goes beyond oil, as 20% of liquefied natural gas is also trapped behind the Strait of Hormuz, while the waterway is also a key route for fertilizer.
There's that newfound opportunity to reestablish ourselves as a reliable supplier of both LNG and oil.
Alberta is also a major producer of LNG. U.S. President Donald Trump has stated the U.S. could be involved in the conflict for over 4 to 5 weeks.
The longer that it lasts, the more that it supports Alberta's budget.
But what's good for the province might not be for consumers.
As oil prices go, so do gasoline prices. And so it's inevitable that at some point gasoline prices are going to rise.
Smith says the current year's $4.1 billion deficit might be somewhat lower, but to balance the books for the upcoming year, the premier said oil would need to average $74 a barrel. The finance minister said it is too soon to gauge the overall impact.
We want to have conservative forecasts. We do want the potential for upside for the province.
Tyler Barrow, CTV News, Calgary.
Premier Smith did say the conflict speaks to the need for a new West Coast pipeline to provide a stable source of oil.